It's your boy, Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired. What up? What up? What up?
What's good? What it is, your boy, Simon Phoenix, and this is Shots Fired, Sunday Night Rant. If you are new to the show, well, let us tell you how things go down on this side of the street. Shots Fired Podcast Sunday Night Rant, you are allowed to have your questions and comments read over the hair by Simon Phoenix himself as he gives you his intellectual greatness to break it on down. Or just he's going to tell you a bunch of dumb shit because he's goofy as hell. One or the other. Anyway, if you would like your questions read over here at Shots Fired Podcast for our Sunday Night Rant, please hit our email at shotsfiredpodcastsimon@gmail.com. That is shotsfiredsimon@gmail.com. And if you don't find a way to send that email, you can always use one of your social media networking apps to get a hold of us, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We're everywhere. Now, Simon Phoenix. Damn, it feel good to have my voice back. Like, yo, it feel good to have my voice back. Yo, thank you for everybody who sent me an email, shout out, jumped on my Facebook page, whatever you did. I appreciate the love because your voice was on the floor. I sounded like Red Fox eating sandpaper. It was terrible. So, I got a full docket this week. I mean, full, jam-packed with crazy ass shit that y'all want me to talk about. So, without further ado, let's get off into it. First, yo, Simon Phoenix, I know last week you was talking that shit about Benzino and 50 Cent. Now it's Benzino and Aaron Carter. Your thoughts? Yo, it is still a lose-lose situation, my man. There is no other way to see it than that. If you are Benzino and you now get beat up by Aaron Carter, the pop guy, do you know how bad you're going to look for you being a gangster, a OG, a certified made man? That's going to make you look like a clown. You catching an L to Aaron Carter goes down as one of the number one failures you can get. There is literally no way for him to come back from that. It is pure and utter goofy shit. Now, I know that him and 50 Cent was never going to get in the ring based off the same reason why Benzino shouldn't want to get in the ring. Whoever loses takes the L. Whoever has a bad showing takes the L. It is too many variables for you to look bad. And 50 Cent is smart enough as an individual not to do that type of bullshit. He ain't going for it. But Benzino, your ass is. So, all I can say is I'm hoping that you beat the brakes off of Aaron Carter. Now, Aaron Carter, in his defense, has tried to step up his gangster. Got him a couple of them facial tattoos and whatnot. So he might be able now to slap the shit out of Benzino. I highly doubt it. But it could go down. If you're Benzino, you don't want that to happen. That's going to make you look crazy. Let me get my Shannon Sharp on and spark up my Black and Mild real quick. Y'all hold on for 2.3 seconds. There you go. We good. Okay. Now, getting that out the way, because I find that to be just funny. Like, I don't know no other way to approach it, man. It just sounds crazy. Like, if I'm Benzino, why? If I'm in Benzino camp, why? Like, whoever is on his team is not advising him properly. That's what's really going on. Whoever on your team is not advising you properly. They do not care about your well-being, your best interest. They're not looking out for that at all. Because why would they allow you to get beat up by Aaron Carter? That don't even sound like that makes sense. And I understand that they think that this is an easy win for you. But all it takes is for Aaron to catch you with one good one. You mismaneuver, slip and fall. That's going to have you looking crazy for months. You ain't even got to lose. Don't let you have nothing goofy happen like you fall out the ring. Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man. Okay. Let's get off into our next one. Yo, Simon Phoenix, did you catch the interview with Gayle King and our girl Meg Thee Stallion? Your thoughts? Well, I did catch a good portion of that interview. I didn't get a chance to really watch the whole thing. I, like other people, just found it very, very interesting. Very interesting that she said that her and Tori's relationship wasn't sexual. That is very interesting to me. It's interesting that Gayle asked that question, but it's even more interesting that she said no. Because Tori had told a different version of this, being that the reason she was beefy is because he had messed with her friend. Now, all speculation. Y'all already know I don't know nobody. I don't know nothing. I'm just talking what has been general information being passed. And her now saying this makes those of us on the outside looking in question the situation. Makes us wonder some things. So if you weren't messing with Tori, then why did it matter if he messed with your friend? And then what possibly could make him shoot a firearm at you or at your feet? Even though ballistics say his hands weren't on the firearm and there was no gun residue on him. So I'm trying to figure this out. Let me reiterate that part. That ballistics is saying that there's no fingerprints on the firearm from Tori, and he had no ballistic residue on him. So is this a case of, girl, you was playing with the gun talking crazy to Tori and you dropped the gun and it went off and you blamed his ass? Interesting. I think we have solved the case. This is my own speculation. You know, I'm kind of like Inspector Gadget out here in these streets. Go, she lying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you my little personal thoughts. Don't pay me no attention. Don't pay me no attention. You know what? Let me hit my stock to bar real quick. Let me hit my stock to bar vodka real quick. I'm gonna need a sip. Straight out the bottle, G. Just straight to the face. Let it burn slow like Usher. All right, anyway. I'm just saying, man, like, I'm in shock that she told the world, like, no, they wasn't messing around. I'm like, it just, something sound fishy. Somebody lying about something. Something sound fishy. Because now it's the first we heard you wasn't messing with him. Like, just, 1 and 1 ain't making 2 today. It just, I think that's really a 3. That's why it ain't getting to 2. I think there's 4. I think some other variables is out there. We need some answers. I'm hoping we get them. I surmise we will, the deeper we get off into this. So y'all stay tuned, because as soon as I find out, I'm telling at least y'all, so we can make fun of it. Do I got time for one more? I think you know what? I think I'm gonna hold off and then we'll finish up after the commercial break. You know what? Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a commercial break and then we're gonna be right back. That's the plan anyway. I hope y'all happy with that.
Stock the Bar Vodka, made right here in Michigan, distilled from Michigan red winter wheat. The red winter wheat provides this drink with one of the smoothest flavors known to man. Stock the Bar Vodka, premium quality. Our motto is smooth taste with a purpose. And now, the official sponsor of Shots Fired Podcast. Stock the Bar Vodka. Pour up a glass. Drink with a purpose.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shots Fired Podcast popping.
Brought to you by Mind Bender Incorporated in association with Ashy Radio.
Hey! Remember back in the days when you used to jump on the dance floor when you heard a groove like this, but your body just won't let you do it any longer? Well, hey, I got the situation set for you, baby. What you need to do is get with Earl's Aspirin Cream. That's right, Earl's Aspirin Cream. Earl's Aspirin Cream is made from the finest ingredients in America. That's right, here in America, baby. And anyway, Earl's Aspirin Cream is good for those hurting knees, that bad back, those elbows, and those shoulders. And if you don't want to take it from me, then go ahead and listen to one of Earl's happy customers.
Let me tell you. Get yourself some Earl's Aspirin Cream, baby. I had a fracture fucked up hip. I was sitting there in a nursing home of all places. I sat there, I was up and down that nursing home after I sat there and took some Earl's Aspirin Cream. And I ain't no nurse, baby. Earl's Aspirin Cream gave me that marathon strength.
That's right, Earl's Aspirin Cream. Side effects may include bigger balls, increased sex drive, harder erection, larger semen release, growth of facial hair, slide while you're walking, and a strong pullout game. That's right, baby. Earl's Aspirin Cream, here to help you get your groove back.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shots Fired Podcast popping.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
All right, right back into it. Next on the docket is the meat of the show today, the star. Let's get into it. Yo, Simon Phoenix, did you see what happened with Kendra G? Please give me your response. Oh my goodness. Before we get off into this, I'm just going to do what I do best, and that is give you a disclaimer. Skeletor, please tell them who I really am.
Listen, I am not nice, I am not kind, and I am not wonderful.
At all. That being said, I can take the gloves off and get gangster. So, now, to give you some context for those of you who do not know what has happened with Kendra G, recently, she had a young lady on her show that happened to be, let's just call her a BBW. And if you don't know, Kendra G's show is based around dating. It's something like Singles with Kendra G or something or other. I believe it's a Facebook show or at the bare minimum, some kind of social media show. Kendra G is a radio celebrity. That's how she got her fame. So people call this show trying to find love. You know, they want to find somebody to love on, to say that they belong to them, to possibly make a family. This is what these people are calling for, right? And this young lady was like no other woman that has called. She wasn't so greatly different. And Kendra treated her as Kendra always does with anyone that calls. She asked them a series of questions. Within these questions, Kendra asks, do you have children? And are all your children by the same person? This woman says she has 2 children, and yes, her children are by the same person. Conversation continues, and the woman then says something to the extent of she has 2 baby daddies. Kendra then calls her on her bullshit, right? Kendra says, hey, the people in the chat are saying that you, ma'am, are on bullshit. You said you had the same baby daddy, and now your ass got 2 baby daddies.
I smell bullshit. That's what I'm saying. I smell bullshit. Lies and deceit.
Is basically what Kendra says to the lady in the nicest of ways. Sweet and kind. Well, what happened later was in the chat, the Discord, whatever you want to call it, the women came for Kendra complaining that Kendra was a meanie. She was naughty. She was one of those people that does not understand the things that happen with women, and she needs to be more compassionate. Kendra responded with a video and basically told him, hey, look here, man. Y'all talk crazy to men all the time. You say whatever you want. And when I correct women, it comes from a good place. I am a good person, but I am tired of y'all bullshit. So now that y'all are caught up, my thoughts? I mean, I'm not shocked. Why would I be? I have been screaming this type of shit since I was 15. That most women have lost their minds. They feel like it is totally okay to say whatever they like about men and say it proudly. We bums, we ain't shit, we dirtbags, we horrible fathers, we beaters, we psychopaths, we misogynistic. Whatever they want to say is perfectly fine. Shoot a shot at your manhood, shoot a shot at your physical stature. Everything is fair game. Cool. But when you are called out for your bullshit that has nothing to do with men, nothing to do with us, then it's, oh, you're being mean. Wait, she lied, right? She stated earlier she had 1 baby daddy, and halfway through the discussion, she got 2 baby daddies, and now she is having a circle dance conversation with Kendra G trying to explain why she don't count the first baby daddy. This is bullshit, and Kendra calls it on her. Kendra calls it. This is bullshit. And y'all are mad. And then Kendra tells y'all it's not in the tone, because Kendra's like, I talk to y'all very nice. I'm very sweet. It always comes from a good place. My tone is correct as it possibly can be with y'all, and you still say that I be tripping. No. I'm here to say no. Kendra, you're not tripping, baby. You on point. You just finally have come to the conclusion that a lot of men have came to the conclusion. That a lot of women are batshit crazy. And they don't want to be accountable, ever. Even when it's blatant, they will stick up for the sisterhood. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to watch the show and be like, okay, if that's what they say. I ain't about to argue with you. I'm not about to waste my time or energy on that. Just not. But like I said, I'm not in shock that Kendra had that happen. I'm not. Because that ain't the first time they done tried to come for her. So I knew that she was going to get fed up. It is what it is. Shout out to Stock the Bar. excuse me, little hot. That's a straight shot. But it's so delicious. It's on ice though, so it didn't really burn. It just was like tingly. That's a good word for it. It was tingly. Anyway, I ain't in shock. I ain't tripping. I knew it was coming. It is what it is. She's not the first woman. She's not the first woman who's trying to help women date and got fed up. Miss Pope had the same issue, and she went off on them on a video, basically stating the same thing. They're mean, they're cruel, their expectations is ridiculous. All of them think that they deserve basically Morris Chestnut. Some of them want him in thug form, but they still want Morris Chestnut. They want the best luxury life they can get. They don't care. That's just what they want. So, you got to just let them have what they want. It just is what it is. If you get it, yay for you. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Do we got time for one more? Oh, I do. I know what I want to talk about. Same topic, kind of. I mean, same subject matter, right? Different topic, different thing happened, but same subject matter. So, recently on Facebook, I had a friend and we got into a discussion. Well, she made a statement and I didn't know how to respond to the statement. I posted a video. The video was of a lady giving the breakdown on why it is not wise for all the women to fight for all the best jobs and be at the top of the food chain because there's no men for them at the top of the food chain. And she was like, maybe it'd be a better idea for women to find a comfortable in the middle where there's more males and more for them to experience in life than to fight that fight. And the woman that replied to that video or made a comment was a friend of mine, and I didn't really know how to respond. And she was basically saying, like, why should she not go for her goals to get a man? Fuck that. Right? And I was like, I understand her point. I do. Like, no, you shouldn't have to stop your goals to get a relationship. But if your goal is to having a relationship, right? And a lot of women run into this idea too late to do something about it. This is why so many people have these conversations, is because, yes, being single and independent is cool, but that is a young woman's game. You don't find any older women that's single and independent that's happy about it. Everybody wants somebody at some point in time. And for most of us, the most important time is definitely in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and up. That's the time when you really want somebody in your life, right? And the woman was saying in the video, to achieve that, if that's what you want, the best way to go about it is not to fight to be at the top of the food chain where there are less mates. It is a mathematical improbability that you would get one. Is the point. Now, I didn't know what to say to her to have a comment. And then it came to me because I always say this. And the analogy even has gotten better. So normally I would just tell women, hey, if God showed up and he was handing out men, there's not enough men for every woman on the planet Earth of dating age to get a man. It means 18 and up. If all the women were supposed to get their man, there's not enough men for them to get their man. They would run out. But a better analogy for that is, yeah, baby girl, you could be the girl who gets a man. You could be the anomaly. You could be the people in the front of the line. You could have you a man. That's cool. But if you fight to be at the top of the food chain, the likelihood of you getting a man, because the dating pool has now even gotten smaller, is the equivalent of you hitting the Mega Millions. Yes, did somebody hit the Mega Millions? Yep. But how many losers was there? And what's the probability of you hitting it? The likelihood is slim. So that's the bet. That's the gamble that you're putting. You putting the gamble on, if I can get to the top, I'm still going to find a viable date, a viable mate I shouldn't say date, viable mate, because you can find somebody to date you, but a viable mate forever at that range. When most of them are already dating the women that make 40, 50 grand. That's who they're dating. The other half of them are married. So the few that are left, that's what you left with. And then you're fighting with all the women because now you're bottlenecked. Because he has now a large prefer of what? Options. So, you know, it's like the lottery. Like I said, the lottery is the best analogy for that. Yeah, you could hit the lottery. You could be the one. But the likelihood of you being the one is not there for you to gamble on it. Not like that. All right. That's it for the show today. Shots Fired Podcast, your boy Simon Phoenix. Appreciate y'all coming, hanging out with the God MC. I always wanted to say that one time like I was a real dope rapper. Anyway, you know me, I gotta dig in my underground crate. Oh, shout out to Daya Star Black. You know what I'm saying? Dropped that video. I played her song last week. I had to drop that fire on y'all. Give y'all something. Now I'm in my head, I'm like, man, what am I gonna give them? That's some secret underground gun rule shit. I be trying to pull shit out of my pocket, having all kind of shit. But because I ain't played my joint, I'm just in love with this joint. So, you know. Shout out to my man BDFB Seals. Love this joint. Average Joe's. It's your boy Simon Phoenix. I'm out. I holla.
What the fuck is these niggas talking about? Word on the street, heard they talking about should I be fly? Sipping cognac high. They think I'm a hell of a guy. I'm looking for bitches. Look at all these pretty women. I'm trying to get all of them high. Niggas be beefing. I just focus on the chicken. Just peep all this grease that I'm dripping. Ball with the lead. If my nigga Michael Jordan, I'm Scottie Pippen for the team. Back to back swerving. Her top off. Got me spilling my wet on my jeans. I roll up a steam. Cash rules everything around me. I'm going for cream. What do you mean? What the fuck is these niggas talking about? Word on the street shit, they say I'm the hottest. She gon' let me eat it like a piranha. She know I stay with the tree like a koala. I'm smoking with granny, popping champagne with my mama. I'm sipping Jose with my papa, don't play with my money. I graduated with honors, my little bitch graduated college, so we run it up. Cognac, double cup after one, and I'm ready to fuck. She leave me stuck. Niggas say they looking for me, you catch me, then you better bust. Niggas be beefing, I just focus on the chicken, just peep all this grease that I'm giving. My niggas is eating, hit his noodle with the chopstick. Turn his ass to a vegan in my squad. I don't care who the man. You wanna shoot, gon' be the shooter then. Empty the whole clip. Once it click, I get back. And then shoot again. Niggas be all cap. Average Joe's, patches of hooligan. I started with the waves, and my hair long, so I feel like a super saiyan. I don't know what to hate about, I'm getting money. Feds on me, I change accounts. The plan was to give it to a raw. We on the plan B if I don't take it out. These niggas be talking shit, fuck around and get wiped up, then I'ma air it out. I think they be all cap, got the key in the locker, don't make me go break it out. Let's get back to these bitches, me and my niggas is made, so we don't go asking for digits. She want the D-Make memory with that styrofoam. I'm jumping on mattresses with it. She asking to get it. Tell me she loving my style. She like how I'm casual with it. So the fact that they asking for me, I know that they factual with it. What the fuck is these niggas talking about? Word on the street shit, they talking about should I be fly? Sipping cognac high. I think I'm a hell of a guy. I'm looking for bitches. Look at all these pretty women. I'm trying to get all of them high. Niggas be beefing. I just focus on the chicken. Just peep all this grease that I'm giving. Ball with the lead. And my nigga Michael Jordan, I'm Scottie Pippen for the team. Back to back swerving. Her top off. Got me spilling my wet on my jeans. I roll up in steam. Cash rule everything around me. I'm going for cream. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Shots Fired podcast with your boy Simon Phoenix. Holla.